live, my phone is going to act according because I have my phone on battery saver, and I want to try out the experiment. And I seem to find myself trying out experiments when I'm online live streaming on the feed. So here we go. Like maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago, heck, a half a year ago, when I was waking up early in the morning with all of you guys, reading from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. It was a lot of trial and error when I was figuring out what the button was for, how the system had set up differently from the billions and millions of years of me not being on YouTube stream till, versus 2024, 2025. So it was best for me to just figure it out on the fly, and it was more fun that way. So that's what I did. Bop, bop, boop, 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 boop. That's what I'm doing, and it's really more fun that way to just have an online live experience trying to figure things out. I've been trying to figure things out on the fly while on live stream, and it's more real, it's more engaging. And right now I'm liking how this looks. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I am just straight streaming from the phone. I don't have my tablet with me or my tiny computer, and I'm just winging it right now. And that's what we're gonna do. What's up? My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you so much for coming into LA TV Morning Mood here on LA TV. We have so many things that we have to offer here. It is a variety platform. Variety platform can be something that's very challenging to have when you're on here, because it seems that you go faster if you have a niche. Well, my name not niche. My middle name not niche, nor is my last name niche. So there will be no niches here, meaning it's just not a one-trick pony situation here on LA TV. I want to thank all the subscribers who have been coming in, showing so much love and so many likes. Yo, boom! I got the report, guys, and the report is fire. I got my June report from YouTube, and I saw how many likes I got for the month. I just kept looking at the number and was stuck. Just thinking about it right now is hard to believe how many likes I got. Thank you guys so much for just liking the various content that I have on here. My heart is leaping. I am happy with joy. Those YouTube summaries don't lie. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. How are you doing? Wow, I really like your what is it, your emoji, or I like your picture. That's cool / cute. I would wear that on a t-shirt. I would put that logo on the side of my shoes. That's nice. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming in. Hi, Cool Chauffeur. Hi, Debbie, Tuman. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm having a great time, and I'm here right now just thanking all of you, you included and you included, for just giving of your time, because it's important. Time is so valuable, and for you to be here just for even a microsecond is a lot. Thank you guys so much for coming in. How are you doing? Wow, really? Morada? That sounds interesting. See, I like colors. I like tacos. Who don't like tacos? Because tacos are basically nachos if you break them down. Oh, they're diverse. Nivea, that's a pretty name. How are you doing, Nivea? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so I want to thank you guys for just your audience participation, and we have someone here. I had to bring him out yesterday when I was going through my things. It just makes me happy. I plan to take some aerial shots with this guy, take him outside and have him like be in the grass and take pictures, so I could put a collage together and put it to the background of some music. This is a form of artistry. How do you guys like to express yourselves when being like feeling like your artistic vibe? how I'm talking to you guys now. Look at me, I'm in a cow suit. This is like straight up artistic vibe. And number two, I'm comfortable. It's very expressive. And you have to be a brave mofo to walk out in public in a animal onesie. I know y'all are brave because y'all over here. This is where the cool people hang out. And this guy right here is an artistic expression. You can have them on your office desk. You can have them by your planters if you like to do light gardening. You know, just sticking these things like this around just brings pops of color. This one will be going outside with me, like I said, and I will be taking various pictures of it and then putting it together with like a collage of putting it together with the collage. I will be putting it together in the collage with music brought to you by the one, the only YouTube. YouTube have provided so much good music since this first come out. I can't say that. Let's just say I've been on YouTube for I think 12 or 13 years. So compared to the time when they first had music, you know, that we can use from Creator Studio, compared to now, it's amazing. Hi, Liv. Today I'm talking about just various displays of artistic expression. Like in my notebook here, there was a couple of videos I made, and what I wanted to do was to show, like, I wanted to draw. So I wanted to change up the format of my particular video, and so what I did was oh, this is the wrong one. So what I did was included my art in it. It was pretty rough, but hey, sometimes it depends on how I feel. That determines the style of drawing that I will present. So for example, I have this one here I made, and at the end of my video, instead of relying on Photoshop, I wanted to draw it myself. And it was like from a Joe Budden regular show concept. So these are the pictures that I made. You'll find this one on the video I did with regular show and Joe Budden. I had compared Joe Budden with Benson from the regular show, and these were the notes that I made. So I shared my notes in the video, and me laughing at the combination of the two, how they creepily compare in real life. And just, you know, subscribing, and that's how I felt when I made the title. And then the shameless plug talking about you know, join me on my move. And I talked about how bad my cow looked. It looks like a horse, and I said something like that. I tried my best to draw a cow, but it looks like a horse. And so after realizing that my cow looks like a horse, this is how I felt. I felt silly and a little stupid, but it's okay. And then afterwards, like I started laughing afterwards, because it is what it is. On the good day when I'm trying to be more detailed, I'm quite sure my call will come out better. So in this half-hour block of Morning Mood, I will be just talking about the joy of art, the expressions. Drawing is an expression, and you don't have to be the best. There are times when I just want to draw, and I'm not trying to put too much effort into it, but I still want to express myself and share with my family if I deem fit. I have another one where I made, let me see if it's in here, for my second video, when I was comparing you know, Parks from Joe Budden, the Parks guy. I compared him to Mordecai the bird. And so these, in reference to talking about that topic, this is what I chose. This is what I drew. And it's a green guy, and because the two characters, Parks and Mordecai, how I compared them is more from a serious aspect of responsibility. So this is kind of the picture that I came up with to reflect the seriousness of both characters and how I compared them. And then the fact that at the end, when I closed out the video, I talked about how both of them were married. You know how Mordecai, he got married at the end of the, I was about to say, he got married at the end of the Minecraft series. Well, wouldn't that be cool if Mordecai was in Minecraft? I was about to say that. No, but Mordecai, he got married at the end of the regular show series. And then Parks from the Joe Budden podcast, he too is married. So that's how I made the comparison. I'm going to brighten up the screen just a smidget and see how that goes. That's even better. And in the meantime, I am testing out the battery saver on my phone. I want to see how well it works while I am going live. So no better way to test it out than now. And for breakfast today, side note, I had pastries. I had a mini muffin and a donut hole and some coffee and then eggs and toast, and I had 1.5 coffees. Both coffees were decaf, no sugar today. I put a splash of sugar in my decaf coffee yesterday. A couple days before that, I was really on the sugar to my standards pretty tough because I felt like I needed to replenish myself with sugar. So I think that really helped because I don't feel the need to add extra sugar in coffees anymore. But that did balance everything out. As I was saying, I showed you a couple pages from my drawings from 2 previous videos that I have up. Those videos doing all right. Out of the regular show series of videos that I have started, the one that's doing that's making the biggest noise is with I think it's called They're Back with Mordecai and Rigby. But here I am. This is Morning Moon. I'm supposed to be talking about art and stuff. I have a show lined up already for regular show, so I need to keep those 2 things separate. But in reference to artistic expression and how I'm tying these things in so eloquently together is to show you that art can be intertwined. Let's say that. And I have my notebook here, and while I talk to you, I'm going to just be drawing and doodling something, and when I finish with it, I'll show you what it is. I haven't the slightest idea what it's going to be, but that's the thing, just little scribbles and all that jazz. I'll put the date on here. Happy July 3rd already. Are you guys going to, well, how can I say this? In the state or city that you are in, did you guys get a warning not to light fireworks due to it being hot and like too dry outside? I would have to listen to the news to see. I thought at one point there was an advisory that came on my phone like last year or something saying like, hey, don't light any fireworks because it's too hot and it's too dry. It'll be a fire hazard. I didn't see anything like that come on my phone today. So we might be okay. But realistically speaking, I still don't think it's a wise thing. I'm currently drawing now, and depending on how far I get, I even bought my box of crayons to start inking it in. Yeah, get those lines inked in. Well, does inking comprise of using Crayola crayons? No! Leave my office. Leave this place. This is what I have so far. That's actually pretty. The lines show really dark like a tattoo. Now, there was a song called Tattoo. Who sang that song? Or was it Lizzie Lohan? It was one of those girls from that time. So, artistic expression and drawing. So, I'm drawing on here right now. Whatever comes to mind, I'm going to put it down on here. And just keep moving forward. drawing from different sections of the paper represents different things. Usually, I think when I was younger, I would draw, I believe, starting from the left of the page. But today I am starting from the right corner, and I think it's mainly because where I'm leading to put the date of the page. When I went to school, we were always taught to put our name, date, classroom, subject. What was it? Our name, first and last, date, subject in the top right hand corner. That's never changed. Write it clearly and legibly, so on each page, so when and if the papers got disintegrated, no, when and if the papers got separated, oh yeah, and which period. So if you're first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth period, the teacher would know how to put all the pages back together. So that's that on that. This is what I have right now. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm actually picturing out what colors I want these to be. So perhaps tomorrow, as you can see what I have, I can show you how it is black and white for what I'm drawing, and then tomorrow morning I can show you how it looks when it's colored in. I like it a lot. I might end up having to make a copy of it so I can have one to stay in black and white and one in color. That's really nice. And I think I'm just going to leave that image there. And so I'll move to the bottom left corner. Without folding the paper in half, I am going to just use my eyes and draw the next picture down at the bottom right. This one is starting to shape out to be like a rectangular flower. That's what it's shaping out to be right now. So this is pretty darn soothing. And I'm not outside. I'm just here in my tiny matchbox of a set. And I feel like the guy, rest his soul, the artsy fartsy guy with the afro. And I'm just chatting with you guys, and I'm just drawing. So this is what I have right now. It will be turning into a flower. Right now it looks like a spider, right? But it's not. It's not. But it sure do look like a start to a spider. I'm going to finish this up so it can be a flower. The use of shapes is amazing. For today's art project, I want you to use every single last shape I've taught you to design one picture. You have 30 minutes to complete. This will be your final project. And then you all are off to leave when you're done, and I will mail you your grades through the mail upon request, or I will email you your final grades. You guys have a great, safe summer, and congratulations on your endeavors. That's the end of the college semester for summer. That's what it feels like. Now, this is shaping out to look like a hurricane of a mess. I am now starting to look like a robot. I am going to still turn this into a flower. I'm building a flower here. Work with me, people. LA is building a flower. Work with her, people. Work with her. Places, places. OMG, places. Places, people. How can I build this without turning the car around? How can I build this without turning the thing around? Oh, how I miss the music channel where they played music like that. Every day in the early 2000s, there was a channel that came on for the people who didn't have cable. In my room, I didn't have cable, and it took me a long time to just get a TV. I had to fight for my life just to get a TV in my teenage, early 20 years of age when I was living with my parents. So I finally got a TV in there. I didn't have cable. I just had what the TV antenna provided. but I sure liked when they incorporated the music videos in there. They weren't the modern music videos, they were like stuff like from Red Balloon, meaning how'd that song go? Do 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 dun 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 bum ba dun dun bum ba dun dun hey bum ba dun dun dun. So it would play music like that, and every day at a certain time it always played this one song by Pink Floyd. It would play the Black Wedding song, if that's by him. They will play another song, dun 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 dun, Thank love. I don't recall seeing the Love Shack song get played, and I'm kind of glad that didn't make the mix. But it will play those types of songs, and every once in a while I would see, hey, leave those kids alone. Dun, 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 we don't need no education. But those songs are happy to me, and I miss that they pretty much took that channel off the air. That's what I was holding on to when I had a TV in my room. The music, it really was uplifting. It made me feel like I could do, it really did make me feel like I can do anything. And anybody could make it. Those channels were awesome. I would like for them to get back to that. I actually miss regular TV. So I was looking online where they have this antenna on Amazon where it's got at least over 150 channels you can get. But the antennas nowadays that they have, they look so cool compared to the antennas that we grew up with. I can see why and how they are getting more channels. And I'm interested in purchasing one, you know, because I think I might be able to get those music channels back. This is what I have right now. There's the flower. Did it turn out? Were you guys able to see it? Let me move it closer. There you go. So I haven't figured out yet if it's a possibility for me to type while I'm live streaming on this phone or not. It seems like I have the capability to make a survey and plug it in, but like when you guys are talking to me and responding, I can only say like hi. For example, like when Liv said hi, I could say hi with, you know, verbally, but if I wanted to type in to like share a link or something, it seems like I still have to have another device to be able to do that on. So I have a mute button. I have a what is this button? You know what? This button is new, come to think about it. I have another feature on here. I'm going to press it and see what happens. Ooh, what is it going to do? What's this button for? Don't press it, LA. We love you. Show live video. Oh, wow. That's cool. Thank you, YouTube. That will allow me to pause the video really quickly. Like, for example, I find myself, right, I do a check. Let's just say I do a roll call before I get ready to start my lives to make sure everything around the house is secure, to make sure my family, if they're awake, don't need anything before I start a live. There are times when as soon as I get started, 5 minutes in, I hear some noises that don't sound natural, like usual house noises, so I always will have to get up to see what's going on, rightfully so. So I will leave the screen. This time around, there's a feature now where I will be able to, yes, be able to not only tell you be right back when I type it, I can verbally tell you I'll be right back. I hear something going on, I need to go check it out. And in addition to that, I can push this. I'm about to push it now. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is amazing. Yay! So by me coming on here, I just realized I have a new feature added. Wow, thank you so much. You guys, this is amazing. Never in my wildest dreams. Man. I'm having a good day. Thank you. I'm having a good day, y'all. Today's video was intentionally going to be short, inspirational, motivational. Replay gang, thank you guys for coming in. After the live stream is over, I make it my official business to make sure that the chat box stays open so you can see what you have missed in the conversation box when you watch this on replay. I do appreciate you guys coming in after the live to catch up to speed to see what's going on. I like being a part of the replay gang on many subscribers that I follow. It would be nice if some of the videos when I watch and replay I could comment on, but it seems to me that they have the comments disabled, so I cannot reply back to, like, when I'm watching the replay, like, I like such and such minute at XYZ, but that's okay because I still watch it and press the like, so I can't say that. So we have the sheep on here, and by way of artistic expression, I have a Rugrats shirt on. That's Reptar Chucky. Reptar. That's Phil from the Rugrats. And then I have Star Wars on under here with Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. And then in addition to that, cow suit. And in addition to that, purple hair. And in addition to that, I'm me. And in addition to that, my drawings. So before I get ready to wrap this up, because my goal today was to have it be a half hour. Oh, I went to the wrong notebook. I'll show you my last thing I drew and incorporated into my last two videos when I was comparing the Joe Budden podcast staff with the regular show. Was this: let's make YouTube great again. Not my finest work, but just think, if I didn't write it, it wouldn't have been in my video, and I wouldn't be talking about it today. So guys, on the side note, let's continue to make YouTube great. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Once again, my summary came in, my monthly summary, and you guys really have been showing love behind the scenes. I got so many likes collectively. That's really help out. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys, and let's continue to make YouTube great again, please. Y'all have a good one, and have a great 4th of July tomorrow. I love you all. Please be safe. Bye bye.